Alright guys, I'm back. I just made the video with about finished and someone showed up to spray. Yay! Anyway, okay, so this is like my first TTC vlog, I think. I'm not for sure. I'd have to look at the thing. Okay, so this is cycle day 1. Of course, AF showed up, so we are not expecting right now. I'm trying to remember what I said in the other video because I had it ready and now it's like all messed up and I'm doing this on my phone, so it's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, cycle day 1. Okay, yeah, let's go back and give you the backstory. In February, I found out that I had PCOS, and it was a kind of weird thing because I went into my regular doctor and we were talking about why I wasn't getting pregnant after at that point in January we'd been trying a year, maybe a little over a year. I went off of birth control in October of 2010, so we started trying around January because it would have been, everything was out of my system and all that. So we started trying in January, but we had been trying, you know, so anyway, February. Okay, we went in, talked to the OB doctor. I went in and talked to the OB doctor, and he did a ultrasound, and he said that my right ovary looked good, my left ovary looked good, the lining looked good, and he goes, well, I've seen people with worse PCOS. And I'm thinking, well, you just told me everything looks good, so yeah. So anyway, and then he starts spouting off all this stuff that we need to do, and I'm like, okay, but what about the PCOS? And he didn't really answer me and everything, so I didn't even, at that point, I kind of knew what PCOS was, but I didn't have all the knowledge I needed. So anyway, I spent from February to, I guess June, figuring out if I was ovulating and using the little things that you go buy, ovulation kits and all that stuff. I did not check my temperature or anything like that, but I think I'm going to start doing that tomorrow. I know I didn't do it this morning because, of course, AF showed up, so I didn't, you know. So anyway, I think I'm going to start gauging my temperature too and maybe do like the fertility friend thing and all that. Just to kind of see what my body's doing that way. So, anyway, he didn't really give me any information. He just wanted me to take Clomid and all that. Well, of course, I spent several months trying to figure out if I was even ovulating, what PCOS was, and how you get rid of it and all that stuff. And it was just a big, huge mess. And so I talked to my husband, and in July, we went back and talked to him together. And he, again, wanted to just do the Clomid and everything. And I was like, well, you know, what do you do for PCOS? And on top of that, I have a very, I don't know if you'd say severe depression. It's just always there. It's not going away. I had tried counseling without medication to see if that would help, but unfortunately my counselor told me that there was only so much he could do and that I probably needed to go on medicine, but I needed to talk to my OB first and then possibly a psychiatrist. So that was another thing we had to talk to him about. He was perfectly okay with being put on the medicine that I'd been put on before, and I'm on a low dose, and he said that it's okay for TTCers and it's okay for when you're like right after I have a baby, I'll have to go back on it, so I probably won't be able to breastfeed, which is a bummer. And he said that I may even have to take it while I'm pregnant, but it would be safe for the baby, the kind that I'm on. And he said that sometimes women who have depression and they get pregnant, they get extra happy and you don't have to take it. So, because your hormones and things change when you're pregnant. So it could be that my body has the opposite effect and I'm actually fine during pregnancy. So anyway, we talked to him about the depression medicine and everything, and then we brought up the PCOS, and he was like, well, we need to do the Clomid, and I'm like, okay, what about the PCOS? I know that helps me ovulate, but does ovulating get away from the PCOS? What does it do? And he goes, well, it kind of gets away from the PCOS, and I'm like, this is frustrating. So, basically, I still don't really know if it goes away. Right now, I'm treating it with metformin, I was very proactive, and he's like, okay, well, we'll put you on metformin too. And so I'm on metformin. I take that every day, and then I have, of course, I'm on a low dose of depression medicine, and then I have my regular vitamins that I'm taking, and the Clomid. I take that day 3 through 7 of your cycle. Cycle day 3 through cycle day 7. So anyway, that's what we're doing right now, and so we are on we just had our 20th TTC cycle, with our first cycle doing Clomid and metformin, and we are going into our second cycle of Clomid and metformin and our 21st TTC cycle. But if you really want to be technical, we've been doing this for almost 2 years. You know, I mean, just right at 2 years, because we technically were off birth control in October of 2010, so that's in 2 months. So we've actually been doing this for 22 months or so. So, yeah, that's where we are right now, and I am still trying to lose a little weight for the TTC, or while we're TTCing, just to get some of it off, because I've gained so much with, you know, and I'm dealing with the PCOS, and my body just does not like carbs, and that seems to be what I want the most, because, yeah, I'm just all messed up. But I'm learning, and I'm trying to watch and be conscious of the food I'm eating and everything. Exercising still is a crazy thing for me, because I work over 40 hours a week, and I get up and go to work have to be there at 8:30 in the morning, and I don't get off till 7:30 at night, and I'm trying to fit it in and be able to spend time with my husband, whose schedule has changed. So so it's just gotten a lot harder. There's been a lot going on, and a lot of other family stuff too, so that doesn't help the depression aspect of it. So yeah, right now I'm just taking it a day at a time and trying to just learn my body and figure out what we need to do, and we're going to keep TTCing. At this point, it's very frustrating, and you want to throw your hands up in the air and say, I give up, literally. And I have told my husband that with me being 27 and him being 27, yes, I'm telling my age on the internet. Woo! Yeah, I don't look it, so I don't mind. But anyway, I told him that we need to start looking at options and things. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess what I will do is make another video on those options. So there's going to be like 3 videos probably going up within the next few hours. I'll be working on getting it loaded. So anyway, well, by the end of tonight. So, yeah, look for a couple new videos on my thing. I will be wearing the same outfit, sorry. So yeah, so I'll talk to you later then. Yeah, bye.